Hey, Typhlosion fan, I want to hear. You may not know me. I don't care. Call of Duty. A franchise that I have loved throughout my entire life. I have been playing, as most people have been, since they were little. I think it's a great franchise, has many flawless moments, but has it really been good? No, mostly been bad. I still give it the benefit of the doubt. After Vanguard, I thought the game couldn't be saved. MW2 came around. It brought me back. From Warzone 2 being good, from the guns being good, from the content, it was good in the first half, but then the second half was when the downhill starts. Seasons 2 to 4 was when I stopped playing. You may be saying, well, I don't care. That's your fault. You should have played. You should. It fell off. I stopped watching. I stopped being hyped. I stopped putting money into the game. Because it became garbage. I stopped watching people because of it. The bundles were lackluster until Season 4 Reloaded. That's when they struck, bringing the boys. The boys were the best thing added. I remember putting over $100 into the game myself just because they added the boys. I barely knew anything about the boys, but I just started watching it because of friends telling me this is the show. This is the show you need to watch at the moment. He was right. Great show, great actors. I don't enjoy live action things. That was something I did. Seeing it in COD? Oh, this is my calling. I have to come and take it. And only watching one season before when it came out, I didn't understand most of these temp powers because they were a Season 3 thing. But I still can understand that Homelander was the bad guy, this, and that in this event. And I loved it. The powers, the game mode, the new map that had come out, it was awesome. It made me regret not buying the Shredder because I wanted to play a Shredder using these cool powers. Then it came and left. And then it brought Season 5. The year of hip-hop. I love hip-hop. I love Snoop Dogg. I love 21 Savage. Nicki Minaj she's alright. I don't like her music. I'm not saying she's a bad musician. I used to like her music. Just doesn't do it for me. That's just a side note. It was a whole skip that season. Even with these things. I was like, cool, great, awesome. It was one thing. Season 6 came. Holy moly, they cooked. It was a Spawn Battle Pass season. It was Halloween themed. The maps were great. There were zombies everywhere. There was bosses. There were more IPs that came. Diablo, Evil Dead, Hellsing. It was the greatest time to be alive in Modern Warfare 2. It was the most fun that anyone could have playing a Call of Duty at that moment. But then Modern Warfare 3 came. And Season 6 itself was also just, I think it was the era where it was fun and enjoyable before bugs started being more prevalent for me. I never encountered many issues playing any COD game. And then Season 6 just brought every issue you could imagine. I hate ripping on COD, or any game in general, but as I wait for these things to be fixed, there are just more issues that come to mind. It's worrisome. every day. Like, people that play your game should have a fleshed out game that you spent time on. And I'm not even talking about the guns, the players, the weapons, the cars, the operators, the shops, the stacking, or zombies. I'm talking about a whole separate topic. Season 6 brought the most massive bugs. It brought the most content to MW2, but broke the game. The battle pass system was completely unusable, and you would have to sit for 2 minutes maybe per claim. Per one claim. Just for them to say it failed. Why was this an issue during the season? This was a main issue that was in the game for the last part of the season. It was terrible. I downloaded it on 3 separate platforms, PS5, Xbox, and PlayStation, to see if it was just the account. No, it was a server-wide issue. I couldn't complete this battle pass because I wasn't willing to sit and wait for these tokens to be claimed. It was disappointing, and my findings just... I just stopped playing the game as much as well then too. I know, I'm just saying, it was so good, it's so great. It wasn't fun sometime. It was only fun when I was goofing off and just not worrying about the main parts of the game, the progression, which is where it leads off today. MW3, classified as a DLC, is one of the best modern Call of Duties we have. It has great movement, zombies, an okay campaign, and an okay multiplayer. That's cool. We got what we wanted. A new refresh, all the stuff that we've been begging for, and bugs. Bugs. The spawns, the multiplayer, terrible. People complained. Just thinking about it. I was playing the game, having a great time, but there were so many issues I encountered. Zombies, like, things weren't tracking properly, camos weren't tracking properly, my XP wasn't tracking properly, my time was off, my kills ass was off, everything was broken. I waited. They fixed the majority of things. 2 seasons later, we get to what happened. Friday, February 23rd. Around at night, they released an update. This update broke the entire game. As of recording this game is completely unplayable if you're not willing to put time back into it. Everyone's level, classes, and a lot of other issues, MMR, matchmaking, challenges being taken, everything broke because they were adding a new challenge. This is an issue that has happened a million times in this series. This is something that needs to be fixed now. I logged on today, and I expected to play Call of Duty. I saw from Charlie Intel on Twitter and multiple other sources that there were multiple issues and complaints about this happening. And it's really sad to say, because it happened to me, and I'll show you my reaction. Yo, so, COD, where'd my account? Where's my friend's shit? Wait. Let me pull up a recent player. This guy was level 300. I played with him last night. He was level 300.
He was like 260. I played with him 10 hours ago, and I just woke up, and this is what I fucking see. My account's gone. All my shit. That's me. All my shit. Gone. My rank. I was bronze fucking 3. Where'd my rank go? What? Who is this? It's supposed to be Mountain Dew. But what the fuck is this? This is supposed to be Mountain Dew. That's supposed to be Little Caesars. I purposely bought those shits to show up my fatness. What the fuck? And who the fuck is that? That's not Fender. That's not even Black Noir. That's not even my fucking gun. What the fuck? This is some fucking bullshit. At least my camos are still here. I mean, that's the only thing you guys didn't fuck up. Like, I just don't understand. How are my blueprints? Wait a minute. Where are my blueprints? Yo, I'm about to tweak the fuck out. Okay, I still got my blueprints. Blueprints are still here. So, why is it that I still got all my blueprints, even my custom ones, all my 12 classes, all my perk packages, Black Noir still there, all my operators, no battle pass that I paid for, by the way, and no black cell. I bought that. Fix your fucking game.
It's terrible that it happened. And even before it, there were multiple issues in MW3. People having their ray gun in multiplayer. People just cheating in general. And brings us to the second issue. February 21st, and earlier in the week, in February of 21st, 2024, cheaters were rampant. The new map came back, or the old map from Vanguard came back, the Resurgence, and it was a blessing and a curse. It brought back a great map, and it's cool, and new stuff to it. It was a great content addition. They fluently added zombies to it just fine. The ray gun isn't broken. The guns are good, but the cheaters are running rampant. There were multiple times where I run into cheaters speed hacking and I find their perks on the ground. I equipped the perks. They're 2 perks. I'm not saying I was cheating, but being able to be a cheater this easy is insane. It should not be this easy to cheat in a video game with a kernel style anti-cheat. They infected perks, assets in the game to make themselves faster, and the server allowed it. How? Can we please explain to us? Can we get an explanation on how they allowed this to go through? And then they talk about it and then say we fixed it and that Ricochet's being a great anti-cheat? No. It's hard to talk about it. It really is upsetting playing a game and just constantly expecting changes and for these things to be fixed, and nothing changes. I think Call of Duty as a franchise has to improve from here, from now. If no improvements are to be made, and these issues like today happen, who will be wanting to play your game? Who will be wanting to spend your money? From a fan who deeply loves Call of Duty, I am asking for simply you to step up your game, stop firing people, add more content, fix your game. Do not charge us $70 for a piece of shit game, expect us to love it, and then cry because it's not what we paid for. You charged us for a fully fleshed out game that's not what we wanted. It was rushed. It's just reused assets all over the board. It's fun, but things I've already played. And then you tend to break the game 24/7. And with that, I say farewell. That's my ending message.